Hi, and welcome to our second virtual middle school sports awards. Some of you might be wondering why I'm at home and not in the gym shooting this video, and that's because I am currently in quarantine until Friday, and which really speaks to the very uncertain nature of what this season has looked like. And with that said, though, I do want to really thank all of you guys, the coaches, players, and parents as well. You guys have been through a whirlwind of a season. A different day might bring different news for you, and yet you guys have really stuck it out. You guys have been very flexible, and so I just want to thank the coaches for just keeping the whole thing going, and even when in the middle of disappointments, you guys kept trying to keep a very positive outlook and try to keep encouraging the students and just trying to help them to have fun as much as they can, even in the middle of very disappointing news sometimes. And then students, I just really appreciate all of the hard work that you've done this year, and it's not easy to juggle academics and athletics and be able to excel at both. And so I appreciate your hard work. I appreciate that you have gone through some disappointing times, and yet you guys kept to your commitment, and you finished the season strong. And parents, I thank you a lot for just your flexibility. It's unbelievable the amount of emails that I have had to send you, just giving you information that might be different from what I just sent you a day prior. And so yeah, it's been an interesting season, but I do thank you guys for all of your hard work and making the athletic program running. And with that said, I'll stop talking now, and I'll let the coaches take it away with your awards.
Let's go Broncos! Let's go! Let's go Broncos! Let's go! Let's go Broncos! Let's go!
All right, yeah! Woohoo!
Sixth grade soccer. We had a very successful season in soccer. Going into the soccer tournament, we trained very hard and learned to work together as a team. All of our hard work paid off as we were able to place third in the tournament. I actually believe that we will use this as a stepping stone for us next year, and I expect that we will bring home an even better trophy. We learned that team chemistry is very important to the success of the team. Each of you played your hearts out each time you stepped on the soccer field, and that makes me so proud of you. And now to the awards. For Most Improved Player, Nate Chang. Nate, I'm so proud of how at the beginning of the school year, You were hesitant to play team sports, but you took a leap of faith and joined the team. Though you were new to the sports program, you always gave it your all and wanted to improve every time you touched the ball. Keep showing up. You're only going to get better and better. For Most Valuable Player, the award goes to Ryan Lynn. Ryan, you were all over the soccer field. We needed you to score, you scored. We needed you to run the full field to play defense, you would run the full field to defend. You have this never give up attitude, and that's going to take you far in life. Keep pushing yourself. All right, 6th grade soccer team, can't wait to coach you next year in 7th grade.
Okay, so I'm going to give out the awards for the 6th grade girls soccer team. It was an amazing season, and it was just such a joy to coach them. It's probably the most fun I've ever had coaching sports, and so I was just really thankful for the opportunity and just really had fun with the girls. So yeah, we got to finish the season and got to participate in the tournament and actually won, got the championship, so it was a lot of fun this season. And I think the girls doubted themselves a little bit going into the tournament, and there were some bigger girls, and it looked like, it'd be a pretty big challenge for them, but they just kept fighting. They actually lost a couple times in the tournament, but then really performed well at the end and won in the semifinals and the championship game. So it was just they really stuck with it and believed in themselves and came out on top. So so for the MIP award, it's going to go to Gina Lynn. And she just made some amazing saves, especially in the championship game and in the games that really counted. And so, she just improved really dramatically throughout the season, just did a great job and made some big saves for us as a goalie in the tournament. So I'm just really proud of her. So congratulations, you get the MIP, Gina. And and then for the MVP, both of these awards, by the way, were voted on by the team. So it's not me showing favoritism, but Charlie Caudle is the MVP. And she just really hustled especially during the tournament, got the game-winning goal in the championship game. Anyway, she just did great and just really worked hard all year. And so just really proud of them. And that just through the whole tournament, man, they shot so many goals and they had so many shots on goal, and not a lot of them went in, but they just kept sticking with it. Anyway, ended up pulling out the victory in the end. But the whole team did so well. I wish I could give out more awards. Everybody just worked so hard, and it was just so fun to watch everybody. So I'm so thankful for this team, so grateful to be able to get the championship too. That's just kind of an added bonus, but just being with you girls was so fun, and you guys had such good attitudes, and I was so thankful for how hard you worked and just the joy you brought into it too, just the attitudes and the laughter. So anyway, thanks for letting me be your coach, and it's a great season. So congrats on the championship, and good job to people that won the awards, and thank you so much for everybody working so hard.
Hi, I'm Coach Denham, and I'd like to announce the 7th grade soccer award for the middle school sports presentation. Most improved player for this season was Ethan Lynn. Ethan started very slowly, but by the end he was a great contributor and made a great effort on tournament day. Our most valuable player was Caleb Pond. Caleb had a great tournament, scored lots of goals even in difficult circumstances, and always could be relied on. Hope you have a great presentation. Congratulations, boys.
Hey, what's up, 7th grade girls? Soccer, excited to be able to have this time we can present our awards. It was such a great season. Loved coaching all of you. The tournament down in Kaohsiung is going to be a memory that I hold for a very long time. We played so well as a team, and these awards could have gone out to so many of you. It was such a joy and a pleasure coaching you all. You're such an easy and a fun team to coach, and I enjoyed getting to know you as well. So, Angry Donkeys, the time has come for us to present our MVP, Most Valuable Player, and our Most Improved Player award for 7th grade soccer. So, drum roll please. This year the MVP goes to Esther. Esther, you are 7th grade girls MVP. You are the foundation of our team, such a solid player for us. You played so well. It was a joy being able to coach you. You learned so much. You taught me things about soccer. I cannot wait to see what you do with your life and what God does through you. And finally, our most improved player. Now this award is going to go out to as far as I know, to someone who had never played soccer before, but this person continued to practice and work hard, and she actually shot the winning penalty kick that took our team into the final round at the tournament in Kaohsiung. And so our most improved player goes to Gia. Gia, congratulations. I love being able to coach you. Your attitude was great. You had such a good, encouraging attitude. You worked really hard and you improved so well. And I hope you continue to play soccer. We miss all of you. We hope you finish out the year strong, and I hope to see you again. Zai Qian.
Hey, here boys soccer. It was fun to coach you guys this year, and even though we didn't win the tournament, I am very, very proud of how you guys played. Anytime you stepped on the pitch, you guys always try to back each other up, and you guys always had that strong competitive drive that you guys would always push yourself and make sure that you guys are not beaten. In the end, even though we lost to a very, very good team, I'm so proud of how you guys kept pushing until that final whistle. Now, before we get to the awards, I just want you to know that it took me a lot of time to decide this, because a lot of you guys are deserving. A lot of you guys did amazing in that tournament, and all of you guys actually did well in the tournament. But I can only pick one of you, and I just want you to know that I am proud of all of you guys for how you guys played. So for the MIP, I am giving this to the player who may not think that they did well, or he did well. But in fact, he was very helpful to the team. He made a lot of improvements throughout the season, and then come tournament time, he was able to give a lot of defensive cover in the midfield area, and he did a great job. And this year's MIP goes to Neo Lin. Congratulations, Neo. For the MVP, I had to choose between two players. They're both equally good, and it took me a really long time to decide. But both of these players were willing to play in any position to help the team, and both of them had a very big impact on the team. I am proud and I'm grateful of the leadership that they gave to the team and all the contribution that they had during the tournament. So with that said, I decided to give this year's MVP to Hudson Cottle. Congratulations, Hudson. So with that said, thank you guys again for a good season, and I hope you guys will keep playing soccer in high school. I'm looking forward to watching your games and just seeing how you guys improve in the future.
Hey, 8th grade girls. I sure wish we were doing this in person, but this is all we can do right now with the COVID restrictions. I hope you're all staying healthy and safe, but just want to congratulate you. It was a tremendous season last fall. You all did such a great job. As your coach, I was super proud of all of you for your hard work and dedication to the sport. Of course, being the 8th grade champion in the tournament was a fantastic accomplishment. Congratulations again on that. Today we want to recognize a couple of players from our team. One is the most improved player, and then of course the most valuable player. First, the most improved player. This was a player who worked really, really hard. You all worked very hard, but I just saw this player in particular working really hard in practice and improving throughout the year, and during the tournament just did a fantastic job. Really worked hard on her foundation footwork skills, and so this year's most improved player is Chloe Chung. Congratulations, Chloe. Now to the most valuable player. This player really helped our team improve as a team. Whenever she was on the field, everyone would relax because they knew she was there. And when everyone is relaxed, you play better. And so she elevated the whole team to playing better. And not only that, she was a dominant force on the field. Just an amazing talent, and I want to congratulate this year's most valuable player, Cindy Lin. Thank you so much again. What a great year it was. Really proud of all of you, and I hope you have a great summer.
What's up, everybody? This is Coach Leung. On behalf of Coach Adaputra and myself, we're here to announce the MVP and the MIP awards for middle school swim team this year. And so I just want to say thank you to all you guys for coming out to swim, for practicing so hard. We know that things weren't really certain with COVID and everything, and all the not practices we had at the sports center. changes to the meet dates and all that stuff. We just want to thank you guys for sticking with us, even though things were so difficult. We loved swimming with you guys, and we loved coaching you, and so we hope you guys enjoyed this season also. Okay, well, without further ado, we're going to start with the girls. And so the MIP award for the middle school girls goes to a swimmer who was really dedicated. She came to every practice, swam really hard, and even though it was challenging and difficult for her, she worked really hard and continued to push herself and did pretty well in the meet also. And so because of that, our MIP award for middle school girls goes to Now Honda. So congratulations, Now. Moving on to the MVP award. This swimmer definitely deserves this award for scoring so many points in some of the most difficult events. And so, including getting first place in the 200 meter freestyle, which was the very, very first event of the meet, setting the tempo and the tone of the meet for the rest of us to push ourselves even harder. So, congratulations to Kiki Sawyer for winning the MVP award for middle school girls. Moving on to the boys, our most improved MIP award goes to a swimmer who started off also with a little bit less experience, but continued to push himself. He tried different strokes, harder strokes, stayed late, came early to all the practices, practiced several times on off days also. And so just recognizing the student for his hard work, we just wanted to say thank you and to give the MIP award to Luke Denham. Congratulations, Luke. Good job. And finally, we want to close off with our MVP award. This swimmer swims really fast, did very, very well, was really inspiring for the rest of the team, and scored a lot of points for us. And so, including a 50-meter butterfly that was faster than some of the high school students, or actually, I think all of the high school students. So, from all the campuses. So congratulations to Harrison Liu for winning the MVP award for middle school boys. So thank you again so much, swimmers. It was a joy and an honor, and on behalf of Coach Adebutra and I, thank you. See you next year.
What's up, Team Bronchies and fellow Chick-fil-A lovers out there? Coach Lowe here. I'm so grateful and honored to have coached you guys this season. It's a bit unfortunate that we had to end it like this. However, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing each other in the near future. Now, before I announce the most improved players this year, I just have to say I'm extremely proud of every single one of you guys. You guys are winners in my playbook. All right, you guys worked well together, respected one another, and above all else, had a lot of fun doing it. Without further ado, the first MIP goes to Mr. Nathaniel Chang. Now, he came into this season a bit unsure, a bit doubtful about himself. However, as he progressed, he started improving his skill sets and making every single one of those serves, especially in the TES game, if you guys remember. The second MIP goes to Mr. Jake Smith. Again, he came into the season with little to no confidence, but he took what I told him in the beginning, right? Repetition builds confidence. He utilized that, started making the serve after serve after serve, and became more confident. So congratulate to both of you guys. And for the rest of y'all, enjoy your summer vacation. Have fun, be safe, love the Lord, love the family. All right? So I'll see you guys next semester.
Okay, now I'm going to give out the awards for 6th grade girls volleyball. So yeah, we had great participation in volleyball. Almost every 6th grade girl came out for volleyball, and there was just really tremendous improvement across the board, and then just good attitudes and fun. You know, just it was a great team to coach again. So glad I got to coach them in 2 sports, and yeah, they did great. Just saw a lot of improvement throughout the year again. We only got to have one game against TES, but we won, so that was pretty cool. I think they would have done great in the tournament if we had the chance to play. Yeah, so like I said, everybody improved. So this is a really hard one to give out as an MIP because I feel like there's drastic improvement by everybody. So I feel like I could give out like 5 different MIP awards, but the one that stood out the most is Grace, and then yeah, it was really nice to coach her because I didn't get a chance to coach her in soccer, but I just saw her serve improve and her confidence just grow throughout the year. So yeah, she just did a great job. So yeah, Grace Rue gets the MIP, and yeah, for the MVP, this is somebody that just really did all around it, did good at everything: bumping, setting, hitting. Serves were consistent and just kind of all around did well. So she just stood out the most to me. And so that one goes to Jessie Core. And so good job, Jessie. And yeah, so yeah, you guys all did so well. So I hope you all play again next year. And then hopefully next year you'll have the chance to prove yourself in the tournament. Yeah, I think you could have probably brought home another championship in volleyball if you had the chance to play. But you guys had great attitudes again. And then it was just, yeah, just had a lot of fun, laughed together. And it was a great season. So wish it could have been longer, but I was glad I got to have it with you. And yeah, so just congratulations to the people that won the awards. And then yeah, I look forward to hopefully coaching you guys in some kind of sport next year. We'll see what it is.
2022 7th grade boys volleyball. Hi guys, Coach Emily here. Sorry we can't meet in person, but I just have a few things to say. I'm so proud of you guys. Well done on a successful volleyball season. Even though we were met with some surprises, some disappointments that we couldn't play other teams, we managed to have an incredible season of improvement, of practice, and a growth as a team. I'm proud of each and every one of you for showing up and for always giving 100% at our practices. We may have had our struggles, but I want to point out a few improvements that you all made as a team. We went from a baseline volleyball background experience to learning how to play a 4-2 on the court with 90% overhand serves. We have 2 strong setters and 4 great outside hitters, developing front row and back row specialties. We went from no communication in the beginning to strong intercourt communication, good serve receives, solid ball handling. We were learning correct footwork on how to approach the net, make an attack, make a choice at the net, what kind of attack to make, and working together as a team. So well done to each and every one of you. I do want to point out that there was a most improved player this season, MIP, and I've chosen Timothy Farrell because I have watched you start from the beginning, and yes, we came in with a different baseline, and you may have struggled with connecting with the ball in the beginning, but by the end of the season, I saw that you were approaching the ball with confidence. You went after each and every ball. Every time the ball came over, you did not shy away from it. I saw you improve in every part of the volleyball technique, and I believe that you have a great potential and a future in volleyball. So don't stop trying and practicing and coming in with a great attitude. I look forward to seeing you next year. The Most Valuable Player award goes to Brian. Brian, it has been a pleasure to coach you. You came in with some solid volleyball technique and you improved from there. But more importantly, you showed leadership skills. You encouraged your fellow teammates, you helped them when they were down, and you listened well to your coach's advice and followed through what I asked of you. So great job. Continue leading and encouraging and inspiring, and I'm excited to see you dominate the court next year. Team, I hope each and every one of you come back. Remember, we started the year off and I didn't know any of your names, and you all helped me by telling me your name was Chad, but now each one of you has a nickname, and I hope to see you again next year. Brizey, Harry, T-Dog, GB1, Austin, Texas, King Henry VIII, and Carter. Congratulations again, 7th grade boys. Have a great summer.
Hey, 7th grade girls volleyball. I had a great time coaching you girls this season, and like I told you before, you girls were a lot of fun to coach, and you consistently came to practice ready to warm up. You were very rarely complaining, and you guys showed a lot of desire to improve, and you weren't afraid of working hard to achieve that improvement. It really makes it easier to bear with the loud and high-pitched noises that you guys make. Now, since we have two teams, I will be presenting two MIPs and two MVPs, and we'll do one from each team. Having said that, though, I want you to know that a lot of you guys made significant improvements. All of you guys did, and a lot of you put a lot of effort, and so many of you are deserving of these awards. But at the end of the day, I can only pick a couple, but I just want you to know that I am proud of all of you, and you girls did amazing this season. So for the first MIP, this award goes to somebody who may not think that she is as capable as she actually is. Towards the middle of the season, I was starting to feel like I can trust her a lot with her passing. I could trust that she would be reliable and that she would take action anytime the ball goes towards her area. And so the first Most Improved Player award goes to Simkat Vandemeyer. The second MIP goes to a player who played what I think is her first season of volleyball. And so she went from not being able to serve to becoming more reliable with her underhand serving. She would also work hard at whatever task that I give her during practice, and she would listen to my advice and instructions, and she would do whatever it is that was asked of her. And this second MIP goes to Cora Roberts. So congratulations to both of you guys for getting the MIP award. And now we move on to the MVP. The first award will go to a player who was consistently encouraging, engaged, and dedicated. I know for a fact that this player dedicated a lot of hours outside of practice just to improve her skills. And I would know that because I would hear continuous thudding of the ball just outside of my apartment every night for at least 30 minutes straight. And you can see that it's working. When you see her serve her overhand serves, it's incredible. And so I am proud to present the first Most Valuable Player award to Anna Pike. And the second MVP award goes to a player who always asked me questions. She always wanted to know how to get better at something, and she would practice that skill. She learned how to hit very quickly, and during our game, she also exhibited a desire to take care of her team, and she would always encourage her teammates who was frustrated or down. Okay, so with that, I am proud to present the second MVP award to Leah Kim. Okay, congratulations, Anna and Leah, and thank you, girls, again for what was an incredible season. I'm sorry that we didn't get to play in the tournament, but I'm proud to see all the improvements that you guys have made. Okay, so I'm happy that I got to coach you guys this year, and I'm looking forward to next season, and we'll see what the season brings.
Hi, this is Barb Yates, coaching the grade 8 boys volleyball team. First, I want to thank the 3 returning grade 8s, Hudson, Daniel, and Lucas, who played last year as 7th graders on the 8th grade team. They were great solid input to the team and starting out knowing positions and where to go and where to be. For Hudson, for his ability to be depended on to get the ball no matter where it was in whatever situation. For Daniel, who moved into the setting position, was a solid setter and did a fantastic job. Lucas, who is our middle hitter and blocker, who did a solid job at that. I want to say thank you to Ryan, Elijah, Howard, Neo, and Caleb, as all 5 of those members played volleyball for the first time in middle school. It was a great deal of learning, but a great deal of being able to improve in all their different abilities. It's amazing to see, especially Ryan, Elijah, and Howard with their natural athletic abilities being able to just step right in and do a lot of things at a great level. Then for our 2 MIPs, for Caleb and Neo, just your positive attitudes, your encouraging others, your improved abilities. If you started out knowing very little about volleyball and as you improve through the season, you get the award for most improved. Thanks so much.
Hi, 8th grade volleyball girls. It's been a pleasure to work with you during that season, and I know even though we didn't really have any games with outside players, but I do know that all of you have grown so much in your skills, And I'm very proud to see how you've come from 6th grade up through 7th and 8th, and just have grown so much. So this year I decided to choose 2 most improved players. I know that we didn't really have any serious games to play, so I do know that there were 2, probably more than 2, that stood out in the way that you've improved and just worked really hard to make your skills better, become better players, better teammates to one another. So these 2 awards go, one goes to someone who stepped up to be a setter and hadn't done that before, and that's to Damaris Chilton, and the other one to someone who just came back in and just really stepped up her game, and that goes to Anna Riley. And so thank you for your good attitudes and for working really hard to improve. Thanks to everyone for your playing, and I'm just proud to be your coach.
Hey, middle school cross country team. What an honor and privilege it was for me to be your coach this season. Thank you again for your participation. And even though we didn't get to go on a meet this year, I still consider this a very successful season for us. I got to see how we came together as a team, how you grew and matured in your running abilities, but also how you came together and encouraged one another. And so I saw a lot of great character development as well. You guys kept pushing yourselves further, wanting to do more every single time. So thank you again. It was a blessing for me as a coach this year. I want to move on to the Most Improved Runner Award. So this boy, he actually joined on later in the season, but quickly got himself engaged with the rest of the team. I saw how you pushed yourself every single session we had. And by the end of the season, you were one of the runners that was leading the pack and finishing the routes first and encouraging others to do so as well. So this award goes to Caleb Kim. Caleb, congratulations on your award. On the girls' side, consistent participation. I saw how you pushed yourself really hard too, and how you were an encouragement and a light to the other girls. I'd like to award this to Ocean Sue. Ocean, congratulations on a well done season and on your award. For the most valuable runners, this boy, consistently fast, always leading the pack, and I just really appreciated your efforts to the team and how you were an encouragement and light to the other boys as well. And I know that you would have pulled in an award for us if we were able to do a meet this year. So this award goes to Lucas Everett. Lucas, we are going to really miss you and your contributions to the team as you depart from us this year. And then on the girls' side, I also saw your consistent grit and determination in your running. You always worked really hard, and you always showed just a great attitude in your running. And I know that you would have also contributed amazingly to our team this year as well if we had gone to the meet. So thank you again for your great efforts. This award goes to Now Honda. Now, congratulations. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all for a great season in cross country. I want to encourage you to keep running, to keep pushing yourself, and I hope to see you guys next year.
6th grade basketball. This was one of the best teams I have ever coached. One of the most famous quotes that I lean on in my life is this: to achieve goals, you must apply consistency and discipline. Every practice you would come out on your own and start training correctly. You understood my belief that you must practice a certain discipline over and over and over until you master it. You listened to me when I told you that hard work will pay off. Great job, 6th graders. And now to the awards. For Most Improved Player, the award goes to Ethan Flowers. You were a newcomer to the team. You joined a group of brothers that knew each other very well, and you made yourself part of the team. You worked your tail off at every practice, and you always understood that every player has a job to help the team succeed. I look forward to training you again in the future. You have a great attitude, and you will accomplish so much. The most valuable player on this team is Austin Dom. You led the team in points, assists, rebounds, and steals. You always led by example, and you gave evidence that consistency and discipline do pay off. The best compliment I heard from multiple people was your ability to make those around you better. I appreciate the highlights you had during the season, and I look forward to many more in the future. 6th grade basketball team, look forward to seeing you guys next year. We have a lot of work to do.
Hey, 6th grade girls. I just want to say how thankful I am that I got to be your coach this year. You are all amazing, which is why you all get the Most Improved Player Award this year. I saw you all grow up so much, and I'm so proud of you. Of course, you each have your own specialties. Like Gina is our rebound bulldog. Once she gets a hold of that ball, get out of her way. Or Jessie is our layup princess. She just makes it so graceful and easy to slip past somebody and lay it in. CY is our sharpshooter. She doesn't bother to lay it up, just wherever she is, she can put that in. We have Candace, who's our determined defender. Once she gets locked onto you, you better watch out. Livy is the playmaker. She always knows how to get the ball to the right person at the right time. We have Carissa and Naomi are our secret weapons. Just when you don't expect it, they make this crucial steal or the game-winning shot. And you got Kathleen Farrell running down the line. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. And finally, we want to bring up Charlie, who gets our MVP award this year. All of us, I think, would agree that we feel better when Charlie's on the court and she knew how to bring out the best in everybody else and bring the team together. I also want to make a shout out to our assistant coach, Fifi, a 10th grader who came and found me and asked if she could help out, who was a wonderful big sister to the girls on the team. So I just want to say I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you for letting me be your coach. I'm sorry we couldn't do this in person, but I'm glad I can share some of this with you online and look forward to next year.
What up, 7th grade ballers? Coach Lowe here. I'm so honored and happy to have coached you guys this season. A bit unfortunate that we had to end up on the screens like this. However, before I announce this year's Most Improved Player and Most Valuable Player, let me just say that I'm extremely proud of all of you guys. But we still need to improve on some communication and encouragement amongst one another. After all, basketball is a team sport. So, without further ado, my selection for MIP goes to Mr. Brian Zhuang. I selected him for a reason. He came into the season a bit shy, a bit timid. However, with a little boot in the butt and some motivation, he became one of the highest scoring players in our basketball games. Now for the second award for MVP, I choose none other than Mr. Henry Hu. Henry came in this season, again, similar to Brian, a little bit doubtful, unsure about himself, but he never lacked any skills in the game of basketball. Now I told him to utilize his skills, and with these skills and power comes with what? Great responsibility, right? Responsibility in controlling the game, running the team, so on and so forth. So I hope you guys take Coach Lowe's feedback into consideration. Okay? Above all else, have fun this summer. Enjoy your break and your vacation. Be safe. Get outside, breathe some fresh air. Until I'll see you guys next semester.
Hello, 7th grade ladies. This is Mr. Briggs. I am here to give the awards for our basketball season for the most improved player and our most valuable player. But before I do that, I just want to say you all have done a great job. You all put forth just really great effort for me this year. I appreciate everybody's hard work, everybody's perseverance, and everybody showing up and giving their best every day. So thank you all. I had a good time coaching. We had a lot of fun together. I'm sorry we didn't get to finish the season. I wish we could have played some more games. I think we really would have shown some improvement if we'd had another chance to prove ourselves. But for this year's Most Improved Player Award, I want that to go to Chloe Wong. Chloe, you did some new things on our team this year that maybe you hadn't done before. You played in that post position and you learned about rebounding and boxing out, and you did some hard things like jump balls, and I just really appreciate you doing those difficult, challenging things that maybe you weren't really comfortable with. But I saw a lot of improvement in those areas and a lot of growth. So Chloe, you get our Most Improved Player Award. And for our most valuable player this year, I want that to go to Esther June. So Esther, you displayed a great deal of leadership both on and off the court. And the girls look to you and they follow you. And I think that is really valuable in a sports team. And you also just gave a lot of effort. You created plays. You worked hard to get the ball. You hustled. And that is also very valuable. So Esther, you're our most valuable player this year. But everybody did a great job, and the entire team worked hard, and I just really value all of your effort and input. So thank you all for being a part of 7th grade girls basketball.
Okay, now I'm going to give out the awards for the 8th grade boys basketball team. And so, yeah, I just saw you guys improve tremendously in the short season we had. But yeah, we got off to a little bit of a rough start. Had a couple tough matchups early in the season, and then I just saw you guys like starting to get more confidence and grow. And so I knew you would have done a lot better in the tournament if we'd had the chance to play in it. So yeah, just proud of you guys. It was fun to coach you, and you guys have so much talent. So I just want you to keep going and just be practicing this summer and get ready for JV next year. So sorry that you guys didn't get to have even one tournament in middle school, but anyway, but I know you guys will do well in high school, so just keep practicing. And yeah, like all of you improved so much, but the most dramatic improvement I saw and the just most impactful improvement I saw was for Lucas Everett. So he's gonna get the MIP. Congratulations, Lucas. And yeah, and so Lucas just really, his defense and rebounding just kind of improved really tremendously, just, you know, from the first game to the last game, and just he got to where he was just blocking all kinds of shots and grabbing all kinds of rebounds, and yeah, he was just a force inside. And so that's exactly what I asked him to do, and he just stepped up and did it, and he just grew in confidence and just was such a it helped the team so much in so many ways. So, but especially on the defense and the rebounding, so he really embraced that role and did well. So congratulations, Lucas, and thank you for doing your best. So you get the MIP. And for the MVP, that was tough. We got a lot of good players on the team, and yeah, so then a few of them stood out, but we got to go by the games that we saw. And so in the games that we saw, the person that stood out, the person that stood out the most is Daniel Kwa. So Daniel gets the MVP. And so, yeah, Hudson also had a chance at this, but we didn't have that many games. He got a lot of foul trouble, so but Daniel really proved himself out there. Elijah also had one really good game where it was like really stood out. But overall, like the best in-game performance was Daniel. And so like, yeah, and Daniel's had a good attitude. He hustles. Yeah, he can play well in offense and defense, and just really does, you know, just benefits the team in every way. And so just really thankful for him, and how you can see he really loves the game and wants to improve, and he works on his game. So yeah, so you get the MVP, Daniel, congrats. And then yeah, just looking forward to seeing you play on the JV team as well. So yeah, thankful for you guys, and yeah, so hopefully next year you'll get to be in a tournament. But yeah, just keep practicing this summer, and just don't be discouraged by the tournament getting canceled. Just keep working, and then yeah, you guys are gonna be great. You're talented, so just keep developing that talent.
8th grade girls, it's been fun coaching you ladies the last 3 years. I appreciate your commitment and your willingness to participate in basketball, even though our seasons have been quite uncertain. I've seen each one of you grow in your skills and knowledge of the game, and I hope that you'll take that to high school and continue to improve your skills and enjoy playing basketball in high school. This year, we don't have an MIP award. When all 3 coaches discussed who we felt the most improved player was on our team, we all came up with different names. And that's just a testament to you ladies that each one of you has improved in at least one way this year, because we could recognize in each one of you one way that your skills or your knowledge of the game has really improved. Our most valuable player this year goes to a young lady who played very consistently for our team. She played solid offense and defense. She consistently scored for our team and played tough defense that caused the other team to make a lot of turnovers, which ended up being to our benefit. She was very dedicated in practice and encouraged others and herself to get better during practice. When we were at MAC for our exchange, we kind of got into a slump in both of our games. I think you girls knew that we were probably the better team, but we got a little bit down, and during both of those games, this young lady really led our team out of that slump, not only by playing good offense and scoring, but also by playing tough defense, creating steals and turnovers, and also just by encouraging our team that we could do it. One step at a time, we can chip away at the points on the board and we can take the lead back. And that's just what you ladies did. It was exciting to watch you girls do that. It was exciting to be a part of that. And I think you girls were encouraged to see how you could play, how well your skills had developed. And our most valuable player this year, she really just led the team forward in that way and really encouraged everybody to play at the best of their abilities. So this year, our most valuable player is Anna Riley. Congratulations, Anna.
Next up, we have the middle school letters and bars. Here at Morrison Taipei, if you participate in 3 or more sports within the school year, then you'll receive either a letter, or if you already receive a letter in previous years, then you will receive a bar. So we believe that there's a lot of value in learning different sports and growing to be well-rounded athletes. And so I just want to encourage you guys to keep doing that. This year we already have about more than 40 students qualified for a letter or a bar. And so I just want to say great job, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on different sports. All right, I will put your names on the screen. Once again, congratulations and good job. All right, last but not least, we are going to announce the athletes of the year. When I think about what the athletes of the year should look like, I think about their dedication, their hard work, but also just the impact that they have in the athletic program as a whole. So it goes without saying that the athlete of the year should be excellent at multiple sports, but also they should have positive impact in the sports that they play. So for the male athlete of the year, it goes to somebody who loves sports. He would play any sport, doesn't matter if it's something that he's comfortable in yet at that moment, but he would go in, he would try it, and he would do well. This person has a lot of impact in all of the sports that he's played. He also participated in high school sports and made a lot of impact there. He would always push himself. Sometimes he would run or he would play while his body is hurting a little bit, and he would still push hard and continue to do what he needs to do to help his team. And so I am proud to present the Male Athlete of the Year to Hudson Cottle. For the Female Athlete of the Year, I'm presenting it to a student who really stepped it up this year. This student has a lot of potential, has a lot of ability, but this year the student really used that ability and matched it with hard work, and she made a lot of impact for her teams and brought her team to win a championship in one instance. She also participated in high school sports, which speaks a lot about her ability, and for the most part this year she has done tremendously well. And so the Female Athlete of the Year goes to Cindy Lin. Okay, congratulations to you, Hudson and Cindy. I'm really proud of you, and I am looking forward to see just how you progress next year. It'll be interesting to watch you play fully in high school sports, and I'm really excited to see where that will take you. All right, so that's a wrap for the Middle School Sports Awards. I will send you an email with instructions on how and where, when to pick up your awards if you win something. And I will be out on Friday. I will be in the office. If you are planning on picking up your stuff on Friday, I would love to see you. But if I don't see you, I hope you guys have a great summer. Try to go out, try to stay active a little bit, try to make sure that you guys are staying in shape so that when we come back and we play soccer that first season, your body is ready. All right, thank you guys for a great year, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next year.